Oubliette, I'm agitated crane. Half of the day has already passed, so I don't think I will be able to play for too long today, but I think I have at least like 2 episodes in me, or something like that. So, but I mean, you don't care. if this series ever get watched, I expect that it will already have most of the videos already online, so you have no clue about the recording schedule. Apologies. So, right. I wanted to take a break. And by break I mean to take a long rest. Because I'm actually... What is our state currently?
I'm ready.
Our state is not that bad, because our warlocks, they regenerate spells based on short rest. I'm not sure how rage recharges, but I mean... once per long rest, so we could have had a little bit more rages. And Shadowheart is low on spells, I would say. She has some like regular 1-level spells, healing spells, so I guess we can deal with it for a little bit, but yeah, I'm not sure. I did brag to my friend that I'm already dealing with the map as well, with the Moonrise Towers map as well, and she said that there is some interesting stuff going on in the prisons. So I guess I'm going back to prison before the long rest to check if there is anything interesting there. I got disoriented. Where are we? Where are we and where do we want to go? We want to go... not there. Jesus. Here. Right. Oh. We were so close. Okay. So down the stairs, and she mentioned that there is a hole in one of the cells. I do not believe that's the case. So this is cell number 1. I see no holes. Cell number 2. Also, I don't see any holes. There is a wall though. I don't know how I missed this, but yeah, apparently there is a wall. What is behind the wall? Another section of the map. Great. With rotten fishes, we don't really care about rotten fishes. She mentioned it's very interesting. I'm going to be honest. I don't believe her. I think this is... well, oh my god. I'm guessing like this is just some like loot area. I think maybe the interesting thing that she was referring to is the bloody hole that we visited in the last episode. Oh, there is a sloop. So wait, I can go somewhere?
Open up.
Surely that's not... I mean, we are in the middle of main story quest. Yeah, if this loop is taking us somewhere, then indeed it could be interesting. And yeah, as I mentioned, there is the bloody hole. Eventually, actually, this section is quite big. I think the bloody hole is somewhere there, and in the bloody hole, I think maybe it is possible to jump there as well. If I'm... Oh, look. We came into another cell.
Let's march. Let's go.
So with bloody holes, right?
Yoink.
I'm not sure if it's possible to jump there, because I tried to throw our torch there, and it did not work out. So I'm not sure it is possible. Wow. I just ignored this section? Really? Well, I guess I didn't notice I can jump up here. Oh well. Yeah. So I don't think it's possible to jump down there. But on the other hand, it kind of makes sense that you could. So maybe if I jump there, I won't immediately die, as I suspected. Ah, right.
Let's get going.
First need to jump.
How much further can I go?
Yeah. More blood.
That might be worth a look.
Yeah, so the plan for today is to explore a little bit and then see if we really need the long rest or if we can explore like maybe another floor or something like that. Oh, the bloody stuff. Hold on. So that's just... My god. Alright, this is bloody stuff. Get me back the party, and we are going there as well. So maybe then escape from here is through that bloody hole. Because it looks like that bloody hole is connected to this entire area. Okay, so this side thing we can... oh my god, that is a hook horror. Does hook horror... Is it hard to kill? Should I be careful?
Don't waste a step.
I mean... Okay, it noticed that us. Okay. 75 HP, that's not that crazy actually. It's bonus action. Let's maybe try to
Count on me.
shoot it. Nice. Nice.
This is my time.
That is done. Then some Eldritch Blasts. Currently the path is obscured. Huh. We got pushed as well, so that's great. Let's hide. It's kinda squishy. I kinda wanted to put her on the front line, which is apparently not possible. There are two of them, right? Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Yeah. Like so. Dash. Pounce. Oh my god. Ah, we survived. Dash and another pounce. Yep. Okay. Survived, so that's great. Let's rage and start massacring this horror that is nearby. We are not doing much, despite it not having any resistance. But if we get prone, it's going to violate us with its multi-attacks. Okay, you disadvantage. Is it because he's so close? Probably. Blinding shot. Flourish of balance. What is of balance? Okay. Let's flourish then. It is off balance. And now we have removed the disadvantage by adding advantage. So now it's basically a regular roll. Yeah, still alive. That's fine. I think she can finish him. Unless she misses. Okay, great. I can shove it with bonus action.
Well,
Nah, whatever.
so much for peace.
We don't need it. Now, let's definitely finish one of them and then start damaging the other. Okay, great. Then we have Pummel Strike, which should daze it. Do we care about the dazing? Daze. I think we probably don't care. It should die quickly enough on its own. Let's see what it does. It should probably just attack Karla, and she's going to be fine. So this is not a crazy enemy hero. Great. We do get some hooks.
Something good here. I hope.
Maybe I shouldn't even rage with Karlach.
Time to press ahead.
I did see some corpses here. A civilian. Crazy name, civilian. Let's loot him. A skull, some gold, arrow, and bronze goblet. It is my understanding that prison guards, those in that bloody hole, people they don't need, right? So I'm thinking maybe we can find some of the prisoners here if they survived. Maybe. Oh my god. Well, there is someone named Danis.
What the hells is this place?
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, so see, this is, I think, under the hole. So we have those people, which are, I believe, Tiefling refugees, as well as some other... Ah, Wulbran is dead. Was I able to save him somehow? This, I mean, this feels like a boss arena, doesn't it?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Let's disband and I will try jumping
Easy.
all the way there.
Hey, there's something beyond here. No way of getting through from this pit, though.
Okay, that's a tentacle. Right? And hold on. Is that like another corpse? What the fuck is that? Skellington. Okay, I feel like we will get attacked here. Okay. Seems like they are stripping them.
Right beneath the towers. A colony must be close. That must be where the tadpoles are coming from.
Oh. I did not realize that is the case. Does this feel like... Hold on.
Hello.
Okay, if I'm being honest, it doesn't feel like illicit place. Well, I mean, the tentacle is here, but I don't know. I imagine illicit's different. What do we have? We need to send all this nonsense to camp because that is going to encumber us eventually. This, however, we need to read. This poster is both striking and brightly colored. Ansur finest, the boldest and bravest mercenaries Baldur's Gate has ever seen. Have you got what it takes? Sign up now. Leah's to-do list. Did we know Leah? I still have written to-do list for Baldur's Gate. Hit up Outer City for a room and board. Join the Flaming Fist. Try not to strangle Roland. Did we know Roland? I feel like we knew... Did we know Leah as well? Where is she? Leah. I think this is related to... fuck, where do I have my quests? I think this is related to Zevlor. So I think Zevlor had two friends with him, and I think maybe it was Leah and Roland, but I'm not sure. It seems like we are not getting like any updates here about anything. For example, Wulbran, I'm pretty sure it's like a friend of one of the Snifflebins that we met before. But yeah. Can I... Wolfbrand Bongo. Deep Gnome. Oh yeah, I forgot to speak with that with everyone as well. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wolfbrand, go ahead, go there. Ah, fuck, I can't reach it. Can't touch that. Wolfbrand, get here. Okay. Now, Shadowheart. Jump there. Then jump there. Oh, looks like you can wait, you can walk through this? Okay, that changes things. We want to speak with that, no target. Really? See? Can talk with Wolfbrand, for example.
The corpse has nothing to say. The corpse remains silent.
Yeah, actually, if they do have something to say, they should glow, I believe. So there's nothing, sadly. Harpers were here. Okay, looks like I'm going somewhere. I have no clue where I'm going. There's this membrane that is... It can probably be attacked.
Never believe this. These boots have
Oh,
seen
there is...
everything.
There is a goblin behind it. Okay, membrane done. And here we go, have a goblin that has stuffed beer, and we can talk with him. Pretty faces go chop. Ah! There is apparently chop there. Okay, look, I'm sure... I'm sure it's going to be fine.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
True soul.
You are not true soul. What happened to you?
Absolute. Ascending.
Don't like that. What do you mean?
Left flesh. Joined with her. Eternally.
Her. So my theory that the thing that I'm seeing, my elf friend, is so it's not the absolute. Well, I mean, we understand what happens to the bodies of those that are sent. They get left behind. What is this place?
Absolute chamber. Paradise.
Oh fuck. Did I skip Ketheric? Hold on. What happens to the body?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, this is not good. So, but maybe she's not here. Maybe we can just explore. Because so my understanding was that we will get we there is another door. Okay, my understanding was that we deal with Ketheric and then we deal with Absolute. But it seems like Ketheric is somewhere in the tower and Absolute is down here. And I'm wondering if I did not skip something, because maybe I should have went up the tower as the main quest urges me to do, deal with Ketheric, and then he would say, oh, you know, Absolute is hiding in the basement, or something like that, you know?
I must keep going.
I wonder what it's going to be like. Okay, so we can actually walk, maybe, here? So there is this chop person. I can't reach that thing. How do I reach it? Do I want to reach it? I'm not sure. I feel like I don't want to reach it just yet. Yeah, it doesn't seem there doesn't seem to be a way there to him. Unless this thing can be broken. No. Okay. Okay, then we deal with Ketheric and he sends us here. Probably, eventually. Somehow. I'm not sure. That's the hook horror. Yeah, I think we cleared everything here. Okay. Okay. So we go out and we talk with. I'm not so that I don't have to
Stink of that place might be
jump into the bloody hole that is there. You can barely see it there. I don't think it will be possible. Where are we? I'm not sure if it will be possible. And even if it is possible, then I think we would just jump into that place where we were already. So there is no point doing it. This will give us damage, so let's not do that. Instead, there should be this hole.
It shall be done.
Okay. Everyone can jump. I'm very proud of them. Okay, so I think this is what she was referring to. I think. So that's that is discovered then. Can we perhaps talk with those? No. Can we talk with him? Corpse 2 damaged? Really? Okay. I was thinking maybe he's going to say, how dare you You basically killed me.
The corpse does not respond.
You played so bad that I had to die for you to leave this dungeon. For you to leave this dungeon. Okay, then in the main room, well, barely main room, but yeah, here we go. We can talk with this guy. Fezrek. How fare you, Fezrek?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What village? Let's go with who are you?
Fezuk, best rider, east order, sea souls.
What village? I mean this plagued village? Okay.
Hostages, the absolute ones. Hostages.
If we had any valuables, I would have looted it already. But sure, let's try. Maybe he hid it somewhere.
No. Valuables. Only hostages.
Okay, where are the hostages? Are there others like you?
Many. So many. Legions of goblins. And more.
Well,
Serving.
shame you guys give like one experience point, otherwise I would have enjoyed Legions. Who killed you?
Coward. Attacked. Interrupted my work.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
But I think it may be possible to talk with more of them.
The corpse remains silent.
So many of them had the illithid larva. I would have expected that I can talk with a bunch of them, but apparently no. Apparently they just died and that's it. They have nothing to say. Okay, I'm going to continue into the dungeon. Well, the tower. I'm not going to take the long rest just yet. I think it's not smart. But there are more necromancies nearby. But I feel like we can push a little bit more, and the Ketheric is not going to be. Hold on, let me get lower. Main floor. Okay. First floor. Okay, so I think Ketheric is going to be way further up. So I think we are safe to explore a little bit. Right. So we have those Necrophages, necromites.
To die.
Get that. There is another Mistress of Souls. Oh well, whatever.
The hammer's gonna
Finish him. Get him as well. And we are not even going to rage in the next turn. We just charge her and deal with everything. Like that. Like that.
I have to keep going.
I guess that was like my surprise round or something. Okay. What the fuck is fireball? Oh my god. Fireball. It will hurt. Let's counterspell it. Fuck you. Great. Oh, no, 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 no. Now here, just blast her. She gets some radiating orb on her, and then we...
These boots have seen everything.
We get more blasts on her with one critical, so that is great. Reach from beyond, we can survive, that's fine. And now we can finish her off, I think. Yeah. And kill this guy. Great. Combat finished. No serious casualties. That's how we should be playing always, with especially when dealing with trash mobs. But yeah, it's not always that we can do it like this, sadly.
One day I'll catch a break.
Ornate door. So I'm not going to go through the ornate door just yet. Oh, we are saving. Does that mean that ornate door is important? I guess it is. Charcoal. Silver plate. Charcoal. Charcoal. Scroll of Speak with Dead. And Glory of the Absolute. Glory of the Absolute. Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the three glories of belonging and revealing in the requital for deeds duly done in the Absolute name. Glory the first is our purpose, filling us with determination to bring to all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute commands. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for a quietal, a revelry without restraint to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service. Okay. Sure. Why not? We have some door here. We used Moonrise Guard Key. And another saving here. It's not great. We have some bunch of doors. Okay. Hold on. Let's go here. What do we have here? quills. Sure. All will appreciate it. Okay. And then we have another wooden desk there. Another quill. Wheels, ink pots, empty stacks of books, empty rows of books.
I'll take that.
Okay, well, landscape. We can steal landscape. We like landscapes. I wonder if there is going to be something like a housing in Baldur's Gate proper. So then you can hang all the art that you stole there and maybe have your own stack of books. Okay. No word from Balthazar. Because I killed him, maybe, I'm not sure. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Need someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high house. Perhaps hobgoblins. Okay, yeah. Traps, great. Missive from Ketheric. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. Lord of Tyranny. It isn't the fault of any of the chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred, as they always do. I acknowledge your planning mastery and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found. Our enemies will be thwarted. We will prevail. Now show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant. General Ketheric Thorm. Who is Gortash? Who is the Lord of Tyranny? I think we have this already, but let's... A rich and fertile land. This ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on area for prolific foraging. Well, no, not anymore. Although maybe it will get there again after we are done here. And a little gift. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare those appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the general, do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. B. So Balthazar and Marcus. I don't know who Marcus is, but so I'm guessing he got a prosthetic from Balthazar. Fleshy prosthetic. Beheading of bitter roots. Okay. The Grimforge region is an important choke point, as it controls access to Moonrise Towers via the Underdark. But Grimforge is occupied by the Duergar Bitterroot clan. Though not numerous, those Duergar are a band of tough combatants, and could prove inconvenient obstacles should we need to move military assets quickly through the region. Those Duergar must be neutralized. Accordingly, let a team of Orion's crack doppelganger assassins be assigned the task of killing King Goerdon, the monarch of the Bitterroot clan. After the assassination, the team is to gather Goerdon's head and especially his crown, before ensuring that both are hurled into the fathomless depths. The bitter roots, unable to crown a new king, will fracture into quarreling subclans, the leaders of which can one by one be tadpoled. Discipline Zarel on the behalf of General Ketheric. So looks like Zarel was a big deal. He was planning a lots of stuff. Right, so we have, this is the way outside. Yeah. And I believe I saw this place from somewhere. From up, maybe? I'm not sure. So we have Zealot Falam. Has a guard key, so actually can you loot her? And she gets encumbered anyway. Why did you step in it? Argument solver. Two-handed. A bunch of meat, and apparently she was favoring javelins. We have heavy chest there. Let's do this. Remedial potion. Cures blinded, silenced, paralyzed, and poisoned. I should probably, next time that I get poisoned, I should probably start using those potions. Actually, like one of the things that I should look into is to basically prepare inventory for everyone. Wow. Because right now I'm not sure, like if someone gets poisoned or stuff like that, they don't get healed, because I don't think everyone has those potions. So there is nothing here. But here is a door. Balthazar room key. Okay, so this is Balthazar's.
Despite everything.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
At the ready.
Actually, maybe you guys should stay apart. Because I have a sneaky suspicion. Well, I mean,
Useful.
we read it everywhere that that the place is covered in traps. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. Cressa Bone Daughter. Did we kill her? I don't know. Probably not. After the state the fallen one was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die, that's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seemed fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. So wait. So it is Balthazar's log, but it's about Cressa. And so we have some fallen one, and it's some type of creature that Cressa liked. Another entry seems to be written into this log that is dated 10 days later. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa kept her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there, it needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Bah, she will come to heal again soon enough. I'm trying to think like this invasion in quotation marks, right? So, are those nautiloids the ones that abducted us? And if so, I don't remember anything on the ship that could be considered a necromancer's pet. It isn't like the others. Maybe the brain that we were helping? Kitianki disc?
This slate looks like the other. Another story about the...
Yes, this is for...
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. It closely resembles the disc that Lae'zel deciphered. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. The story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. The chapter ends there. This disc might be of some interest to Lae'zel.
Yes, indeed. It doesn't look like the others. It has the same icon, but it's... Well, I guess we did not see them in the cinematics yet, but I always assumed it's just like a disc that you hold in your hands, but this one looked more like a pendant. Can't reach, too short. I bet there is like a best book there. It's definitely not empty like the other other bookshelves. Ooh, another fluorite shard. Attention, acolytes. A reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance, and are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Eh? Does he imply they are poisoned? The books? Remember, the absolute purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose that, I will ensure you serve her still. Okay. There is this corpse. It has a heart and 7 gold coins to his name. Another heart. Balthazar personal notes. And another heart.
That might be worth a look.
Musty tomes, conventional medicine. Poisons and venoms, galvanic interrogations. Huh. Ba-bum. Note. Install a drain beneath library conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes. Besides, a line slashes through the above. The same hand and fresh ink below. Disregard. The smell gives me sweet dreams. Okay, so the conventional medicine and poisons are probably not going to be useful. Or they are trapped, I guess. So that's okay. So this is not what I was expecting. A common underdark crystal fluoride seems to form anywhere where light is scarce. The only bigger stones are suitable for mining. I was thinking that it's going to be... Where do I have it? This thing. Memory shard. But no. By the way, what was this memory shard about again?
Crystal shines only faintly. A memory shard, the wizard had called it.
Fuck, I don't remember what it is. Oh well. So we have Moon Lantern. And it's active Moon Lantern. So there is a fairy inside. I will try to free it up. Eventually. Not right now.
Don't give me trouble now.
Ooh, derivation cloak. Deadly derivation. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for hit points. I do not poison foes.
Wanna dance?
Poison foes. I think she does. Does she? No, she deals extra necrotic damage. That's not poison.
All right. What now?
Goblins, the Oubliette gambit. Okay. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and work cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the one who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Oubliette. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the Southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well fed, well flattered, and well lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Oubliette, the Absolute, and trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Okay, so while for gnolls and orcs and who else? There was some, and Droigar, the responsible person was that apprentice, but for goblins it's Balthazar, surprisingly.
No traps, please.
Bam, bam. Get in the boat. Killed it. Killed it. Killed it, you say? Okay. Ping, ping, ping. So empty. So empty. What do you have in telescope?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Okay.
Light on my feet.
Pum, pum, pum. Venoms. Sure. Traveler chest. Loot. Is this a round flask? Nothing there. Balthazar personal notes. Yet another personal notes. Requests from the next caravan. Any works by Mordekainen must catch up on current events. No Volo. Better a century of ignorance. Hin Vellum holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. Current volume badly scorched. Musty tomes. Conventional medicine. So medicine, poisons is not going to work. I'm going to save first. I feel like we played for a long time already. And then I'm going to try a lever. Which opens the door. And this is one of the doors that I couldn't open before. And this has like a ridiculous dice check. So we can open this door, right? Right, and then this door leads to some area that also probably leads to this balcony. However, so what is our what are we going to do here? Swift and sudden death. Current volume is badly scorched. So poisons and venoms is going to poison us. Convention medicine bleeds. Galvanic interrogations. Oh. Galvanic interrogations is next to the swift and sudden death, which is badly scorched. Potion of healing recipe. Recipe of draw poison. And some scrolls. So it's my understanding that I need to click on musty tomes. Because otherwise I get either scorched or poisoned or anything like that. Scorched book, its pages singed and tattered, though its contents have been rendered illegible by some unknown phenomenon. It's still possible to make out the dedication. To those who doubted me, may the storm claim your final breaths and the earth reject your rest. Potion of healing. This small recipe has helped me through a lot. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothes. I hope that my similarly soothe whatever ails you. So, without my scales, I think we had some white dragon without scales in the in some other books. Someone has filled the rest of the page with repetitions of why is it always healing potions, this goddamned primitive village, and the occasional someday I will kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily the recipe itself is still mostly legible. A recipe for 1 potion of healing. Salts of rock morsel, suspension of margrass, method stir the suspended blah blah blah, and keep in mind when in doubt with alchemy just recall the rule of 3. Tries the same ingredient, forms an extract excellent. Okay. Recipe of draw poison. This entry from Master of Alchemy has King Gislabin. Begins with the formula for draw poison. Combine essence of swarming toadstool with any salts and low. You will have yourself a dose of draw poison as dark as the goddess Lot temper. Time was I would grimace at the prospect of poison. Not that I think it's cowardly, I just didn't think that was my legacy. The scaleless dragonborn who wrote some books that jilted scum used to poison their heartbreakers. My old friend Nikros tried to convince me that such poison better equip adventurers for dangers of the road. What a crude, happy-go-fuck reality attitude. Adventurers make up a sliver of the sword's coast populace. Sliver. Mostly it's a folk trying to get by, and in this day and age that means poisoning your ex-lover, or some man who stole your prize goat, or some woman who called you a grubby little bitch behind your back. Well, I say go ahead. Use my work however you want. Okay. So it's my understanding that I should click on Musty Tomes. Ancient altar. I mean, I got like a ton of hearts here. Nice. Ooh. Broken moon lanterns. Opulent chest. However, it is locked. I will lockpick it. Ah, come on. Try again. Ooh, Cold Brim Hat. Cold Brim Chill. Once per turn, any condition inflicted on target also applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost. Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. Research notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Nightsong easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I'm sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate. Going to pick it up. Why was the journal dated? Who knows? Just a guess that it is under siege. Pam, pam, pam.
The
Goblet?
necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles,
Oh.
but they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Always
Dead
room for
pixie.
more.
Ritual
Ritual
circle.
Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
I'm going to steal it, obviously.
A ritual
I
circle.
cannot. Okay, dead
Looks
pixie
like
then.
it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
Broken moon lantern. Broken moon lantern. Broken. Broken.
A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
I guess that's it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Kinda strange, because my friend, she was saying that she was trying to explore and she got stuck here. But she's not that familiar with D&D, and maybe she did not realize that what this riddle was about, maybe. Or maybe I'm missing something. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go through this door, maybe? I'm guessing the Ketheric Thorm is here, right? Behind the ornate door. So the other doors are safe to open. Invasion plans, as always. We pick all of them up, so they cannot be used. There are also invasion plans for Elturgard. A map of Elturgard centering on the city of Elturel and showing the nearby towns of Triels, Cornbell, and Berdask. A series of concentric lines surround the city, with all avenues of escape blocked off. Plans for siege. Oh yeah, interesting. Ocean. Balthazar, I thank you for returning what was mine and have no doubt all will be well once the war is won. After that, I believe our business will be concluded. A different life, a better life awaits. Okay. Firewood. Another door. Ooh. Another door that leads somewhere. Interesting. Postal diary. Nothing there. Scroll of Phantasmal Killer. Nice. I barely use scrolls. I should start doing it. Pick up that. Most of the text has been scored away by time, but what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs the pillars. Your breached skull, the dome, take on Apostle's final form. Cathedral wrought of blessed bone.
Studying something called the Apostle. But of which god?
Attracting draw exiles. Bones. Skulls. Rib cages. Dictated to scribe Yantus by General Ketheric. Sweeping up individual drone renegades is not giving us the cadre of loyal trained veterans I want for our staff and officer corps. We must be more ambitious. Agent Silver, True Soul 113, will be commanded to infiltrate Monzoberenzan itself, ideally House Baenre, ostensibly by proselytize on the behalf of the Divine Absolute. I think Silvre will be convincing in this role. So I'm not familiar with Manzurban too much. I believe that's where the Drizzt is from. I know about Drizzt, but I haven't read his books, and I have like limited experience with him in other games and stuff like that. Menzoberranzan itself, I'm not familiar with. Houses, I'm not familiar with either. So I'm guessing this is like a famous house, maybe, or maybe like a house that played a role in one of the books. Who knows? Maybe even Silver is someone we are supposed to know. I don't know. And this intrusion will excite outrage among the Baenre Matrons, who can be counted upon to send a warband to exterminate whoever was so rash as to promote anti-Lord apostasy in their home. Silver will have left a clear trail back here to Moonrise Towers, where the warband will find not a circle of ragtag heretics, but an army in the making. I will parley with the drow leader, but as we negotiate, her warband will be ambushed, and every drow warrior we capture will be tadpoled. This accomplished, the warband leader will meet the same fate, and thus we shall acquire our cadre of hardened Underdark warriors. Or maybe Mitra. Is it Mitra? The first drow true soul that we found was from House Baenre, and that's kind of like explanation how she came to be tadpoled, because she was not abducted from the Baldur's Gate, probably as we were. And all it will cost us is the life of loyal Agent Silver, but he is, truth be told, a tedious enthusiast, and I will not miss him. Okay. Silver glass, sure. We should definitely steal it. Did we fail the perception check? All of us? Ah, here we go. Elder Brain Domination. Portrait of Trademaster. Bed. There we go. Now let's lay on the bed and read Ketheric's Thorm diary that he kept under his bed. Confidential, dictated to scribe Yantus by General Ketheric. Young Gortash planned to enslave an elite elder brain and make it our marionette under control of the Crown of Karsus has proceeded almost without flaw. Barring the slight delay while our Balist allies sorted out their leadership conflict, weak point must surely be the sharing of the Netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it is certain to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all three Netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me, by preference, but not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash fears that, energized by the dark energies of the Crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. If he is right, the need to invest the power of the Netherstones in a single wielder is urgent. Even more so in that Enver Gortash at least must be thinking the same way. What the fuck is going on? So Enver Gortash, if I'm being honest, sounds kind of like an orc name. He plans to enslave an elite elder brain, Crown of Karsus. Purple grapes, beer, orange, red apple. So hold on. So Crown of Karsus. Karsus. I know Krasus Landing, but that's from Warcraft. Crown. Is this Baldur's Gate royalty? I'm not sure who is royalty in Baldur's Gate. I know that it's Lord Neverember in Neverwinter, and the elf town that we... No, hold on. That's not elf town. This thing. Elturgard. I don't think that's elf town. Elturel. Well, it kind of sounds like Elven City. I know that Silvery Moon exists here as well. And it's also... I think the leader there is like an elven lady. So Krasus could be... Karsus, not Krasus. Karsus could be like royalty in Baldur's Gate. So Ketheric is working secretly for him in order to enslave Absolute? No, hold on. Crown of Karsus is not... This does not this does not refer to royalty. It refers to some artifact. So he has this crown. It has dark energies. So hold on. So there are 3 Netherstones that go into the crown. No, that's not correct either. Absolute has the Crown of Karsus. I don't remember who Karsus is. I feel like it sounds kind of familiar, but I don't remember. I played the game last like 8 months back, and I don't think maybe I read about him in some book, maybe not. I don't recall. Sorry. So Absolute has Crown. Then there are those Netherstones that already, I think. It sounds like Ketheric is already using Netherstone to control Absolute. But there is concern that if Absolute uses energy of the crown, dark energies of the crown, it will metamorphose into something more powerful. And at which point all 3 Netherstones will be needed to control it. So Ketheric has one for sure. I'm guessing Gortash has another. And I'm guessing it's the Gortash is Orc. We didn't have much. We haven't met many orcs yet. So, but we did have not absolute. I forget his names, but the apprentice guy that is serving directly under Ketheric. He was trying to recruit orcs, and Gortash sounds kind of like an orc, and there are everywhere those battle plans and sieges. So I'm guessing that Baldur's Gate will eventually get sieged by orcs who are led by Gortash, probably. Which, by the way, I should probably find. Those are nodes. Prayer. Orcs of Trialta Hills. Ancient Moss. Herat. No garage here. Okay. So I expect. I'm still thinking that Garrosh is Gortash, because he sounds like Garrosh, so he has to be orc, right? Obviously. So he probably has another Netherese crystal, Netherstone, and then Ballist allies. There is. Cult of Baal somewhere that has third crystal. Maybe in Baldur's Gate or under Baldur's Gate, right? Because in the title screen of the game, you get the Baldur's Gate proper, right? And then if you click start, it goes kind of like underground, and there is this gate with skull. And I think that's what Baldur's Gate is named after, and I'm not familiar with the history of this city, so I'm not sure what that gate is. But looks kind of demonic. Maybe it is related to Baal. Like maybe there is some history about Baldur's Gate and Baal and stuff like that. But all of this is basically speculation. I don't know. I don't know anything about Baldur's Gate, sadly. And I was trying not to read up on it because I want to enjoy the discoveries of the game by playing it basically blindly. So, okay. So there is that. And opulent chest we have to unlock. Lockpick. Cloak of Elemental Absorption. Oh. Absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you, and deal an additional 1d6 of the element type on your next attack. And there is letter to Ketheric. That is going to be interesting as well. My darling husbando, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave our little girl. Yeah, so the Isabel. But I am not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of judgment is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires and walk the silver gardens we have both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task to you yet, my heart. Saloon's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep on her path. I have no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Oubliett's path, and one that I know it will bring our both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye, there is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you, forever, Melodia. Yep. So I'm getting this this strange feeling that
Very much.
I'm getting this strange feeling that Ketheric is actually like a good guy. That he's just misunderstood. Because and this is the door to the balcony? Is it the door to the balcony? Yes, it is. Why is it so... Why is it locked? I don't... Critical success. So we open? Yeah. Why was this so difficult, and why don't we have... Why don't we have a key for this door, and why was it so difficult to crack? Seems strange. Absolute outfit, adorned with the three-party symbols of the Absolute. This ensemble of black and green presents the wearer as either a mocker or a devotee of the cult, or someone who likes the cut and color, or someone who's cold. That's interesting, actually. Let's take a books here. Skellington. Okay, I feel like this was important, Skellington. How do we look? Not that bad, not that bad. Okay. So that's it, and then the last door is this one, which I'm going to unlock as well, and it's absolutely dark here. However, there are routes. I can go somewhere further. Okay. Sorry. I think it's actually time to finish our session here. So I'm going to save, and in the next episode we will finish this floor. And then... What is this? Was that night song flying around? Who knows? So I will... In the next episode I will finish the floor, then I will go to the camp, do all the inventory management as always, get rid of the extra stuff, take a long rest so all my spells get refreshed, and then we jump Ketheric Thorm and probably die a horrible death, learn a little bit more of him, about him, and get probably killed by Absolute after that, because we get absolutely drained by Ketheric. Well, we will see. Anyway, goodbye, have fun, subscribe to my OnlyFans.